Well, hello everyone. Today I have kind of planned to have a self-care day. A couple days ago I was traveling, and then on the end tail of getting home I got a migraine, and now I just kind of felt like I needed some help getting back in a positive mindset and getting back in a productive mindset. So I thought that I would kind of vlog or bring you guys along and show you what some of my tips and tricks in having a self-care day and taking care of my body and my mind and my soul. Although I do think that rest and recuperation is a big part of that, I also think that a part of self-care is like a legit battle, like an active kind of thing. So today is going to be one of those days. I will not be sitting in bed watching Gossip Girl. I will be doing some little things that help like get me in a good mindset. So I will probably talk more about that later, but for now, I'm gonna do a workout. I have been wanting to try these Bar 3 workouts. I will link the website down below, but it is a workout kind of thing that has become popular recently. It's like yoga mixed with ballet, mixed with workout stuff. I'm not quite sure because I haven't tried it, but my mom loves it. She thought I would love it. I had an injury to my neck recently and I was not allowed to work out. And working out is kind of a part of my self-care. I really stay in a better positive mindset. It really helps my anxiety when I'm allowed to work out on a regular basis. My injury is much more healed now, but I don't think that running would be a good idea. It's a bit too abrasive. So I'm gonna try this Bar 3 workout. I'm going to go do that now, and I will let you guys know how I like it, and then we'll go from there. Whew, okay. That was really nice. I loved that. So it's kind of like meditation mixed with a ballet workout. I haven't really done a lot of yoga, but I did used to be a ballet dancer, so there was a lot of ballet workouts. Oh, look, a rainbow. So anyways, it reminded me of like the workouts that you do in modern class, or like those ballet classes that are purely workout, like you're not doing any bar work or anything like that. It reminded me of that mixed with meditation, which is really nice because I love doing meditations. I was considering doing a meditation today, and I definitely got a workout as well. I'm still a little out of breath. It's not a workout, like there's no like cardio or jumping jacks or anything like that, but I prefer that. I don't like heavy cardio workouts, but my muscles were shaking, like my legs are totally going to be sore tomorrow. Highly recommend if you're interested. If you live in a city, they actually have studios that you can go to, which is one of the reasons that I wanted to check it out, because once I'm in New York, I can go Bar 3 classes, like you go to yoga classes. Step 1 of my self-care day was a success. One of the things that I love about working out is it also feels like skincare. Like my skin looks just a little bit healthier than it did before. So yes, I think next I'm going to take a shower and then do some skincare. Yes. My arm is literally shaking while I'm trying to hold the camera because of the workout that I did. Before I get in the shower, I'm going to drink some water and probably eat a handful of almonds. A little nutrition fact: if you are a woman, very important that you eat some protein in the morning. It has to do with your thyroid function. Women's bodies specifically need some protein in the morning, so whether that's eggs, a handful of nuts, some nut butter on toast, whatever it is, it's very important. It actually makes a difference in how you feel for the entire day. This might seem like a silly thing to say, but when I'm trying to do a self-care day, I often pick out a really pretty outfit to wear. Paying attention to my clothes and wearing something that makes me feel cute, it actually does add to a little bit of happiness. So I'm going to pick out a cute outfit, maybe a skirt or a dress. Look at this Star Wars dress. I haven't worn it yet. I'm saving it for something. So yeah. While I was in the shower, I used this Vichy Normaderm exfoliant scrub, cleanser, and mask. I'm honestly not too sure where you can get this because my mom brought it back from France for me, but it is possible that it is kind of a common thing to find, so I used that. And then I put on a toner. I don't even know what brand mine is because it is a sample that I got from a Korean skincare brand, and honestly I need to get a new one. So if you have any kind of like mist spray or toner or anything like that, will work. And I didn't put anything else on my skin because I think now I'm going to do a face mask. In a normal day, this would be when I put on makeup and do my hair and then go about being productive. But today is a productive self-care day, not a productive work day. So my next step is to go put that on for about 20 minutes and look like a scary person for a little while. Okay, I ate a bit of a snack, and I'm still drinking some herbal tea. I think I'm gonna put on some makeup. I'm gonna put this in my hair, even though I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it there today. Sometimes when I am feeling anxious or whatever, putting on makeup helps, and sometimes it does not, just kind of depends. Today feels like one of those days where I would like to be wearing makeup, and it would help me feel awake and help me feel creative, because for me makeup has always been a part of my creative expression, as has my clothes, which is why I also wear cute outfits on self-care kind of days. Recently, I have been in an interesting time of my life. The past couple months, I feel like I have changed a lot. I've done a lot of growing and healing, which is all good. All good. However, when you move through things that you've been struggling with for a long time, sometimes it can be overwhelming, because you kind of look at yourself and you're like, wait, if I'm not like that anymore, then who am I? I've just been in this kind of strange time of my life where I don't have a lot to do as far as like working or being responsible, so-called, but I've been making these like huge changes in my life. I don't know, I guess it's just part of growing up. I think everyone goes through those seasons where you like all of a sudden really move through big things. I talked about this a little bit in that video that I did about being an introvert recently, where I said that I just recently don't need as much alone time, and I don't struggle as much with social anxiety, and I'm more excited about like being around people. Put a bit too much foundation on this side of my face, but whatever, it's okay. In addition to that, I've been really trying to make content that I love. This is something that I'm trying to look at, that I'm trying to approach not with my like hardcore perfectionism. I want to make videos that I feel passionate about, and videos that are like truly honest to me, kind of like this video that I'm filming right now. This video was kind of inspired by a vlog that Estee Lalonde did. If you don't watch Estee Lalonde, I will link her channel down below. She does all kinds of beauty and lifestyle kind of stuff. I've watched her channel for a long time. Recently she did this video, and I think it's called something like an anxiety diary, and it was a day where she was having a lot of anxiety and she needed to take care of herself, or actually I think it was a weekend, it was a couple days. And I loved that video. I thought that it was very honest and very nice to watch. She was like open about her struggle and how she was feeling, and yet it didn't feel like she was doing it to get attention or even to get help from others. So anyways, this video was vaguely inspired by that video that I watched a little bit a while ago. In this time where I am kind of changing a lot and growing up and becoming more and more the person that I would love to be, I sometimes need these days where I'm aware of how I'm feeling, paying attention to how I'm feeling, and just being kind to myself, being gentle with myself, working through that perfectionism that I am becoming more and more aware of. While I've been in this time of life, it has been a little bit difficult to keep up with my video schedule. I'm sure you guys have noticed that I went from posting 3 videos every single week to sometimes only posting 1 video. After watching that Estee Lalonde video, I just kind of thought, why don't I make videos that incorporate what I'm going through, like needing self-care days? And that way I can be more honest with you guys and still create content that I love. Being creative is actually a big part of my self-care. I really need to continue being creative even when I don't necessarily feel like it comes easily. For my personality, that has always been true, that no matter what is going on, no matter how I'm feeling, it is really important that I create something even if I don't share it with anyone. So yes, that is kind of the purpose of this video. Also a little life update for you guys. I hope that it is very clear with everything I just said that all the changes I've been going through in my life are extremely positive. Growth and moving through anxiety, that kind of stuff, doesn't always feel good necessarily because it's hard to break old patterns, but it's something that I'm super thankful for, and that like in the end, in the long run, makes me super happy. So yeah, well, I said everything that I wanted to say, and all I've done is my foundation. Makes everything taste like it is so. Then you come, you like the sweet that you want to bring the bitter things to home. Obviously, I have finished putting on my makeup now, and I'm currently making food. The rice is in the rice cooker. But I was just thinking about something. I was thinking about the fact that I've planned to title this video something like How to Self-Care or How I Self-Care, something along those lines. But I was thinking about the fact that I would suppose that self-care looks different for everyone, and I mean practically. Like today I'm telling you guys everything that I'm doing, like working out and taking a shower and doing my makeup and drinking tea. Like I'm listing out the literal things that I'm doing. And I would guess that for other people, if they were to vlog a day of self-care, it would look totally different than this one. So then I was thinking, like, what does self-care mean if it could be different for each person? And I think one of the things for me that it means is taking the time to like pay attention to my body physically and my mind and where my mind is tending to go and how I'm feeling that day, giving myself attention, which I guess is just kind of a way of loving yourself. For example, later I have planned to finish watching a BTS concert, and I would guess that for lots of people that would not be included in the list of like self-care things. But for me, BTS is like a very positive thing. I think they are very positive people, and so whenever I watch their concerts specifically, I just feel uplifted. But really that just means that like I know myself and I know like what is good for myself and like what's going to make me feel like I have paid attention to myself. I was just thinking about that. What does self-care mean? And I feel like self-care is more like a mindset of paying attention to what you need in the moment and then doing those things, as opposed to a busy day when your focus has to be work or like the projects that you're doing or the video that you have to edit, the sponsored Instagram post that has to go up in an hour, when you're doing those things that are not necessarily purely for you. Those are just my thoughts on self-care and what it means while I lay on my bed next to my comfy pink blanket. While I watch this concert video, I am also folding laundry and eating chocolate. My laundry happens to be all pinkish, except for that one yellow shirt. I got cold, so I changed. I think I'm going to end this little self-care day with a bath. Baths to me are one of my typical go-to feel better kind of things. They are just so relaxing. I love that I can kind of get in the bath and put my phone in the other room and not pay attention to anything. Get a book that is kind of calming and just have that time that is just for me. And so I think that is going to be how I will end this day. I might do another face mask. Real quick, I forgot to say that I just listened to a podcast episode. Recently, I have been using podcasts as like a little boost in my day. I don't know why, but something about like learning whatever it is that the podcast is about, whether it's learning about life or the Enneagram or the Bible or whatever it is. I've just been loving listening to podcasts recently. Estee Lalonde, who I mentioned earlier in this video, she just started her own podcast, so I will link it down below. The first episode is all about breakups and how to get over breakups and advice for if you're going through a breakup. I loved it. It was very entertaining. Something about Estee Lalonde, she just is like everything that I love about being a woman, if that makes sense. Like I just want to grow up and be her. So yes, I'll link it down in the description box if you want to listen for yourself. I now feel very thoroughly relaxed. I don't think that my self-care days are always so skincare and makeup physically focused, but today that is how I was feeling. I was feeling like I needed that bath and that skincare and to put on pretty makeup, and I'm definitely feeling the benefits of it. Honestly, halfway through the day, I could already feel a boost in my spirit. Just having that workout in the morning and doing that face mask in the morning, that alone just gave a really big boost to my day, which I will remember for future days when I don't have quite as much time. Midway through the day, I did not film this, but since I got a little boost, I did some creative work, I did some video planning, that kind of thing, and usually that is like a check on my to-do list, but today I actually felt inspired to do it. I also created a new playlist, so yeah, it was definitely a restorative day for me. It also reminded me of the things that are important to do every day. Like, even when you're busy, it is still important to work out or to take care of your skin or that kind of thing. It reminded me of that. I feel like I will be implementing some of the things that I did today back into my daily schedule. I will say that I am fairly good at that kind of thing. Like, I never go to sleep with my makeup on or whatever, but it is always nice to have that reminder. Just doing a face mask or doing a 30-minute workout or listening to a 30-minute podcast can really like help boost your mood. So that is what I learned today. So that is it for this little how I self-care video. I would love to hear from some of you guys how you self-care, if you have like a specific thing that you do, or if it is more like a mindset of just like paying attention to what you need for that specific day. I would be curious to know what your little self-care hacks are. If you enjoyed this type of video, give it a little thumbs up. It was a little different than what I usually do, but it was quite fun, so. The final thing that I'm going to do today is I'm going to go to bed at a reasonable hour. I've been in a really bad habit of staying up super late, and I am ready to get back in the pattern of going to bed early and getting up early. It really makes a huge difference in my day. That is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you had a lovely day or night or afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, and I will see you in my next video.